What's up, y'all? It's your boy Red Bear the Scribe, and do not forget to subscribe at Jesus Christ 1013. The Scribe, man, rolling with Jesus. It's all about him getting the glory. No one else. This is all for him. Magnify his name. I love Jesus, man. And listen, we all gonna love him. We all gonna be obedient, and we're gonna walk in this word. So the word today is change. And change is complicated. When you are raised a certain way, it's hard to just readjust and do something different. This is truth. And we have to understand that our condition builds our cognition, and our cognition is where our choices are formulated, meaning our experiences. They create our internal state, and our internal state is usually how we decide things. So we have to remember that change is difficult, first and foremost, right? So with that being said, God said all things are possible through him. And Philippians 4:13 says we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. So change is possible. So let's spell out the word change. C-H-A-N-G-E. I always say if you don't have change, it won't make sense. Get it? Think about the metaphor. If you take the letters L-L-E and stick them in between the letters C-H-A, right, and N-G-E, you have the word challenge. So what we realize is that change is challenging. And God gave me an acronym for these letters, LLE. Life's Learning Experience, meaning I'm experiencing life from a learning perspective. So when you go through change, you have to have a faith perspective, because you got to see what God is trying to teach you. Most of us are comfortable in our chaos. So we're comfortable with whatever we've learned or however we've been, this because we're used to it. And this is true. Comfort kills. So we have to learn how to get up out of our comfort zone. If you have a blind man and he's in his house, he's familiar, so he's all right in there. But once you remove him from his comfort zone, his home, he becomes uncomfortable because he's blind and he don't know where he's at and he can't see. But that's the thing. Once I was blind, but that's the thing. I was lost, but now I'm found. Blind, but now I see. Who is your eyes? Jesus. And we see now through the lens of faith. And so in order to change fully, completely, and do it in a way that's not going to bring you pain. And when I say that don't mean you won't go through pain, but it means that you'll see the flip side of it as gain. Because without pain, there's no gain. And we've heard that growing up, and it's the truth. Christ allows you to go through the uncomfortable in order to embrace change that is challenging, so you can become who he created you to be. So whenever it's time to change, you have to start seeing it from the lens of faith and understand that this is how God is building you, shaping you, and taking you to another level, to different levels and to different places, man, and putting you in powerful positions because he knows who he created you to be. So let's embrace change and let's see it through the lens of faith. I love y'all. God bless y'all. Jesus loves you even more. Keep up the God work. And remember, God has a plan and purpose for you, and change is a part of it. Because we can't continue to walk as the old man, but we must start to walk as the new man. Boy, Red Bear the Scribe. I hope this was a wholesome word. I love y'all, and your boy is out.